I'm 82 years old, and I'm sitting in my kitchen at 2 in the morning, staring at a phone screen like it owes me something. The only light in this room is this blue glow. It crawls over my hands, these old fingers that don't move the way they used to. Behind me, the refrigerator hums. That's it. No television, no radio, no voice calling my name. Just me, the hum, and this phone. I have a chat thread open. Her name is still at the top. The last message I sent 8 months ago. 2 words. Can we talk? It says delivered, not read. Delivered. 8 months, and she never even opened it. My thumb just sits there, hovering over her name, like if I press hard enough, something might change. But nothing changes at 2 in the morning when you are 82 and alone. You want to know what ruins a relationship? It's not cheating. It's not money. It's not some loud fight where someone slams a door. No, it's this. Silence. A dead conversation on a glowing screen. And the worst part? I built this silence with my own hands, piece by piece, word by word, dismissal by dismissal. I earned every unanswered message. Let me tell you how. When I was in my 30s, I was sharp, quick mouth, quick mind, always had an answer, always had to be right. And maybe, sometimes I was right. But here's the truth nobody tells you. Being right does not mean you are kind. Being smart does not mean you are wise. And I learned that 40 years too late. I had a woman who loved me. Not past tense because she died. Past tense because I killed what she felt. Slowly. So slowly. She didn't even bleed. She just went numb. I would come home and she would start talking about her day, about her thoughts, and I would nod without listening. Eyes on the TV, phone in my hand. Yeah. That's crazy. Empty words, no presence, no attention, no respect. Sometimes she would be mid-sentence and I would interrupt her. Not because it mattered, but because being right felt more important than being there. She would say, "You hurt my feelings." And I would reply, "You're overreacting." You know what that really means? It means your emotions are inconvenient for me, so I need them to stop. I said that to someone who trusted me, over and over and over again. And I had a lie, a beautiful lie. I carried it like armor. If she really loves me, she'll understand. This is just how I am. I show love differently. That's what I told myself while she washed dishes alone at night. I could hear the water running, plates clinking, and I stayed in my chair, thinking, she knows I love her. No, she didn't. because I never showed her. I confused her patience with happiness. I thought silence meant peace, but silence is not peace. Silence is surrender. It's when someone stops fighting, not because things are okay, but because you are no longer worth the fight. Now I eat, standing over the sink, alone. A man in an empty kitchen, rinsing a fork, with no one to talk to. That is what my arrogance bought me. Let me tell you about the night it ended. Not the night she left, the night she decided to leave. Those are two different nights. It was a Thursday. She always cooked on Thursdays. Real food, effort, love. That night, the kitchen smelled like garlic, rosemary, butter. I walked in, sat down, picked up my fork, and looked at my phone. Didn't say thank you. Didn't look at her. Didn't even notice she was watching me. She put her fork down. Soft sound, gentle. And she said, "I don't want to fight anymore." No anger, no tears, just emptiness. And what did I do? I laughed. I said, "Good. Finally, some peace." That moment destroyed everything. She looked at me for a few seconds, but in my memory, it feels like forever. And in that look, I was already gone. She stood up, took her plate, only hers, washed it, and walked away. No shouting, no drama, no goodbye, just quiet. Then I heard it from the bedroom, a small sound, a click, a suitcase closing. That sound still lives in my head. 2 clicks that night, the suitcase and the door. And 31 years ended quietly. Now I live with this phone. Every morning I open that chat, scroll up like it's a ritual, and I see her, the old her. Long messages, warm words, love, effort. "I miss you. Tell me about your day. I want to go back there with you." And then it fades. Messages get shorter, colder. "Okay, fine, K." Then nothing. She didn't leave suddenly. She left, slowly, and I didn't notice, because I was too busy not listening. Now I sit in a chair meant for 2, alone, and the clock ticks louder than it should, like it's counting everything I wasted. Some nights I type, "I'm sorry," and then I delete it, because it's too late. Now listen to me. This is not my story. This is your warning. Right now, someone is waiting for you. A message, a call, a conversation, and you're thinking, "I'll reply later." You won't. Later becomes distance. Distance becomes silence, and silence becomes the end. Put your phone down, now. Look at the person next to you. Listen, really listen, because one day they will stop talking. And when they do, they won't tell you. They will just disappear from your life, quietly. And the last thing you'll hear is not a scream, it's a click. And you will hear it for the rest of your life. I set this phone down, face down, on the table. But it doesn't matter. The screen is dark, the thread is dead, and I am still here, talking to a ghost. Don't wait until you are the only one left in the conversation.